Good evening, viewers, and welcome to today's edition of the news. First, let's have a look at the headlines. Lok Sabha adjourned till 2 p.m. following opposition parties' protest over Manipur violence issue. Agriculture Minister Ampreen Lingdor inaugurates Jack Star 2023. 33 colleges in Meghalaya not ready to implement NEP 2020, says Education Minister Rakam A. Sangma. And Health Minister Ampreen Lingdor condemns recent attack on Chief Minister and police in Tura. And now for the news in detail. The Lok Sabha adjourned till 2 p.m. following opposition parties' protest over the Manipur violence issue. When the House met for the day, opposition members from Congress, TMC, DMK, JDU and others trooped into the well demanding Prime Minister Narendra Modi's statement on the Manipur issue. Speaker Om Birla asked the protesting members to maintain decorum in the House, but agitating members did not pay any heed. Opposition members were seen wearing black attire. Meanwhile, the Rajya Sabha also witnessed uproar by opposition parties on the Manipur violence issue, and it was adjourned till 12 noon. State Agriculture Minister Ampreen Lingdor said that she will advocate on the need to expand the jackfruit mission in the state. Talking to reporters after formally inaugurating the one-day event on the sale of jackfruit products, which has been named as Jack Star 2023, held at the State Convention Centre, she said that there is a need to extend this mission, which is on the final year of its implementation, looking as to how the farmers has benefited from it. She further stated that she will impress Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma if the Jackfruit Mission 2.0 can be launched next year.
Looking at all these items and hearing the potential value of jackfruit even for pharmaceutical usage is something which has given me a lot of understanding, and I feel that in any mission that the state embarks upon, it is important for the state to have a continuity, and a 5-year mission likely will be inadequate time for us to evaluate the kind of entrepreneurship that is generated out of a mission.
Meghalaya Education Minister Rakam A. Sangma yesterday said that the state government has received opinions from 43 colleges across the state, and about 33 colleges are not ready for the implementation of NEP 2020. It may be noted that on 19th July, Vice-Chancellor of NEHU, Professor P.S. Shukla, announced that the NEP 2020 will be implemented for undergraduate students from 1st August 2023. The Meghalaya College Teachers Association said the decision to implement the NEP in the undergraduate colleges by NEHU Vice-Chancellor from the academic session 2023-2024 is shocking and unacceptable. Meanwhile, the NEHU Students' Union also called upon the Education Minister to press upon him to defer the implementation of the NEP for this academic session.
Chancellor not as in the best of vessels to communicate, to discuss length and breadth with the head of institutions, and after having all the discussion, NEHU have come up this idea and told the state government that there is a provision for hybrid mode. That means any institutions wants to go ahead, they can be, and any institutions are not ready, they can defer till next year. This is what they have told us, and within our state we have received the input, the letters from 43 colleges, out of which about 33 numbers of colleges are not ready to implement this year.
Health Minister Ampreen Lingdor has condemned the attack on Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma and the police during the recent Tura violence. Talking to reporters today, she said that the attack and the display of anger at Tura is something which is unacceptable. She further said that she is privy to information which says that there is a political party which is denying its involvement directly in all of the display of anger by certain quarters of citizens.
I feel that the attack that we saw, the display of anger that we saw in Tura on the 24th is something which is unacceptable. The attack on the police force is one part of that attack. Then the attack on the Honorable Chief Minister is another very big concern. I am also privy to information which says that there is a political party which is denying its involvement directly in all of those display of anger by certain quarters of citizens.
The Hindu-Trib Border Dispute Redressal Forum, HBDRF, said it would soon write to the Meghalaya Human Rights Commission with regard to the plight of the Khasi Pnar residing in Block 1. This was informed by Chairman of HBDRF, Chandame Sungo, who alleged that both state governments have not been paying any heed to the border dispute, especially when it comes to this issue. Speaking to media person, Sungo said that the Khasi Pnar living in Block 1 and Khanduli, West Jaintia Hills, are still facing the atrocities from the Karbi community, especially when the KAAC started to erect a check gate at Khanduli, West Jaintia Hills.
Kecil mujur, banikan suai bersiar berkanduri. Jadi itu mubalik banikan bagi sendon. Kalau hadir nantang ayo sengaja apa ni kerja cuma komiti pan, betul bersorgar. Kalau keliru deputi chief minister jemi masnya malanghar, omba banikan suai berkanduri bagi agak bersiar sendon. Ini ketu umba chief minister lakukan ini yang kebahan doarik. Ini ketu yang kerja cuma komiti ba kinle bekti kuba chief minister waktu lari ke onde ban dia keren suaya tan Khanduli berada kapsian hadir nose keren pada keluar sorkar amle pos terusni iban seban ai na project human rights commission.
Jowai MLA Wailat Miki Shilla recently distributed Agri Tools and farm machineries to 12 selected integrated village cooperative societies from Thatlasken and Amlarem block at Tirshi in a program organized by the District Project Management Unit West Jaintia Hills District. During his speech, he highlighted the significance of collaboration between the line departments, IVCS and farmers to boost the farmers' economy. He encouraged farmers to view agriculture as an entrepreneurial activity and urged them to involve their children as well. The grievances and hardships being faced by the students of Jawahar Navodaya Vidyalaya JNV Nyangbari Lom Ribhoi district for several years came out to light when the students lodged their complaint to the Federation of Khasi, Jaintia and Garo People FKJGP. On these complaints, the FKJGP North Khasi Hills inspected the school accommodation and other facilities that were lacking in the institution and found the real facts as complained by the students and expressed grief concern over the pathetic condition at the centrally sponsored institution, compelling students to face ill treatment. The Federation urged the higher authority to take up the matter at the earliest for the welfare and betterment of the students. And now for the weather report. Maximum temperature 25.2 degrees Celsius, minimum temperature 18 degrees Celsius, relative humidity in the morning 96% and in the evening 67%, rainfall nil. Forecast moderate rain is very likely to occur at many places. And now for the headlines once again. Lok Sabha adjourned till 2 p.m. following opposition parties' protests over Manipur violence issue. Agriculture Minister Ampreen Lingdo inaugurates Jack Star 2023. 33 colleges in Meghalaya not ready to implement NEP 2020, says Education Minister Rakam A. Sangma. And Health Minister Ampreen Lingdo condemns recent attack on Chief Minister and police in Durham. Well, that's all we have for you in today's edition of the news. Do tune in tomorrow at the same time and same channel. Have a good night.